2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Travellers Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Well struck. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. He's found the surface. Good chance here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. A little birdie look in here.
Bit too heavy-handed there. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Just didn't drop. Looking good. Starting the round above par today.
And his stumble on the opening hole never sets the tone very well. It'll be interesting to see how they react.
The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Going with the 7. Well, that was over-clubbed. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Ooh, that almost went down. Time now for the 4th shot. How close was that to going down? And this one is for bogey. And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And as we move along, it's Brooke Henderson on top of things. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
Going with the hybrid.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. And that's a card saver, finding the green from there.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, this looks pure. That one had eyes for it the whole way. Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The 4th hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Playing within their comfort zone there. This would be a good putt to make, to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Like the look of this one. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Justin Thomas. This group rivalry could get interesting.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
An opportunity for a birdie here. It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Well, that's a handy shot. Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, you know, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You know, you do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed. They're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week. And they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
Well, there's the line, the greenside bunker. Can they get this one up and down? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And Ricky Fowler leads this tournament. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
Going with the pitching wedge here. And tidy looking shot, that one. Well, they've certainly got the swing and the groove.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Oh, so close. Big putt for par coming up.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This for par.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
That makes its way to the first cut.
I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
This putt to tie Justin Thomas.
Okay, steady now. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That one should find the surface. Not a bad play, that one.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Ooh, right by the hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Sitting at 2 over for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Birdied their last hole.
Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Yeah, you can have an ice cream to go along with this sand day. It looks lovely. This is sitting pretty.
Getting ready to play their third. Wonderfully played. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Three over for the day. Oh, well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up this one, hitting into a downhill green. They might be taking a bit less club here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, I like the look of this. Appears to have overcooked this one. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Steady on. This next putt is for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. TPC River Highlands has a number of gettable holes, but how fascinating is this drivable par 4 15th?
This hole is feast or famine for most players. Any tee shot that is missed a little bit to the left will go chasing into the water. Any tee shots that are bailed out to the right, now you've got a difficult proposition you're faced with. You have to hit a pitch shot, a delicate pitch shot, to a green that sits well above you, but also runs away from you towards the water. What a par 4 this is indeed.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
That's definitely left of the green.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Gotta try and save the par here.
Just didn't drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Sitting at 3 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
We need this one to bounce right. Setting up miles from the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for a bogey. Game's just getting a little out of shape by the looks of it.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And the final hole at TPC River Highlands. If you've got a low score on the board, you really want to capitalise with a great tee shot here.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
Yeah, that one's looking good. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Round now in the books. Good luck next time. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
We're only back by a couple, Luke, and so they really have a great opportunity to go out and chase down the leaders by day's end. It's a good opportunity, good scoring conditions today. I'm looking forward to the action.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Needs this to kick a bit left. Wow, what a shot. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. A par putt awaits. That's a good putt to make, that one.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Not bad. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. Oh, so close. An opportunity to make a par here. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Currently at 4 over for the tournament. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Oh, that is bombed. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the course with the live action. Time for the second shot into the third. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's beautifully judged.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Putting for birdie. Hey, nice looking line. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Currently at +3 for the event. And after a birdie at the last, we'll take the honour on the hole. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the fourth. Going with the hybrid.
This one headed out to the left.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
What's a strange miss there. Look, they've been hitting the greens all day long.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, how good is that? Buries it for birdie as well. That'll help make a big move.
Hello. Worth another look, shall we?
Yeah, this is just absolutely textbook, Luke. This is how you do it.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That's just inside the range.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Nice little putt to hole, that one.
And this one gets the most improved award after the early few holes.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. Yeah, that one will play. Sitting at a couple of shots over par. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Nicely done. Getting ready to play their third. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Oh, that is crushed. Second shot here on the 7th. Choosing the 9-iron here. Needs this one to kick right. Ah, that's disappointing.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Needs this one to kick right. A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the...
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
You like that, didn't you? Playing from around 110 yards out. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And he's hit that inside the range. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That's a poor execution. This one's slicing and slicing hard. Penny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 1 under. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. He finds himself in a share of 13th. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Opting for the 9-iron. That's out to the right for sure. And from the bunker here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, I love hands like that. The touch of a wizard. So close to the par, but a bogey it will be. And that ensures that he's back to even par now. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's a good-looking shot there from about 100 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Ooh, yeah. This one's headed right.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Ooh, right by the hole. 20 feet to the hole.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. We have a par 5 on this one.
Hopefully better than the last. Trying to shake off what happened on the previous hole.
Great rhythm on that swing. Hey, Rich, this second shot into 13, fraught with danger?
It'll get your attention in a hurry, Luke. There's water fronting this green and a severe slope, kind of a false front, which will feed the golf ball back in the water if they don't hit it deep enough into the green with their second shots. Anything missed long and right will be a delicate pitch shot as well.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Was on a good line. Putting for a par here. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. That gets the job done. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Welcome to this hole. That's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that is cranked right out there. Can it get onto the surface? That certainly seemed to be an aggressive play, and it's paid off. A putt coming up for eagle. Don't be too steep into this one, playing from the card path. Don't want to ruin that club. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
That's frustrating. A birdie putt awaits. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. Ooh, that almost went down. Okay, that hole's behind you now. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Now at the 17th hole. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Okay, time to return to the action. A 7-footer right here. Ouch, that hurts. An opportunity to make their par.
Yep, tracking well.
And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
That lie was so bad, I didn't think they'd be able to get it anywhere near there.
Putting for birdie here. That looked good for a long time, didn't it?
And the round is all done now.
So that wasn't a bad round of golf there, Rich, but hopefully our player can find a spark tomorrow and move up that leaderboard.
Once again, they had a better round today, but unfortunately, everybody ahead of them played even better. So they're going to have...
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Travelers Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer starts the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
I know I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Come on, get down.
Pretty good shot there.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here. This is what they have left for birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. Ooh, a 9-foot chance here.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
And the player steps up to this short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Second shot on the second. Almost went in. That's nicely done. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Well, I like the look of the line here. It should find the fairway. Playing this shot from 120 yards. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Just didn't drop. This is a par putt. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Sitting at 2 over par. Going with the 5-wood.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
How close was that to going down? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Yeah, you'll take that. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. They're not a bad shot, that one. What's in front of them, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And down it goes. Sitting at 2 over for the event. Time to tee off at the 6th. Where will this one end up? That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. Good shot there, Beamer. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Going with the 7. Handy effort, that one. Oh, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Sitting at a couple over for the event. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. 7 feet to the cup. A good stroke. Wonderful shot. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. We've reached the 8th hole. This one needs to kick left. A chance to sneak inside top 20 in the standings here with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Setting up now on a par 4.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. This putt coming up is for birdie. This one's dialed in. Wow, that's misjudged. 14-footer. Tracking. Solid par putt, that. And Rich, as we make the turn, I'm interested in your thoughts on this player's performance so far.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Well, this should affect the ball flight. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 7.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Looking good.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Solid little par putt here.
Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
Teeing off here on the 12th hole. This one might roll into the rough. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut. Nice out the rough here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Great touch.
And this putt coming up for his par. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Well, if you can make that big putt, we'll save that bunker shot, that's for sure. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one goes for eagle.
That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it's just a tap in awaits.
And with that now, back to level par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Atta boy, good shot. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Just needs this one to kick right. And a quality shot, that. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Ooh. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Ooh, right by the hole.
Putting for bogey here.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
Nice recovery there.
Such soft hands.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Going with the 7. Good sounding strike, that one.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
He finds himself in a share of 15th position. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Lovely effort that. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. A bit too much pace on that one. 7 feet to the cup. A bit long on that one. This is a bogey putt coming up. It's on a good line. And makes it for the bogey. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
And here we are with their 4. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
That signs off on this player's performance for the day. Okay, Rich, just a round to play now. An exciting finish we've got coming up.
Yeah, so far, 54 good holes of action. Hopefully 18 more to come tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.